I work for MrBeast and he's a fraud!
Do you think attention is the most valuable currency in the world?
Yes.
Well, of course. If you could post something and everyone in the world would watch it, you'd be the most powerful man on earth.
Ooh, this
We're not promoting gambling. I think people are going to see this negative.
Very smart with your money.
The guy who just throws away millions of dollars on YouTube videos is a gambler.
An illegal lottery for money.
To the point where he's gambling with people's lives.
You don't have to pay anything to enter religion.
I'm scared.
I don't get it. It's a scam.
Hundreds of forged or fake signatures.
Ponzi schemes are great up until they just go bust.
Hi, I wanted to provide some context to this video. I'm a former MrBeast employee, and today
He looks wired.
I'm alleging that the company rigged videos and did illegal lotteries and sold fake signatures. I would consider that fraud. Okay, thank you. Enjoy the video. So this is part one into my investigation into MrBeast. I recorded this before the Chris stuff came out. I was also going to come out about the Chris stuff probably in part 2 or 3. Because I see a lot of people saying like, oh, if you knew, why didn't you come forward? Why didn't you go to the authorities? Well, I was going to come forward. And also like going to the authorities isn't going to work because what are you going to say? Like you heard rumors that this person is this way or that, you know, there's obviously evidence of like the Shad-based stuff. Like that's been out for a while. People have internally known at the company.
And it's funny because a lot of creators used to be associated with Shadman like in 2016 and 18. And now it's all resurfacing and I'm like, I feel old. I'm like, damn, this is not news to me, man. I remember when this first came out.
Company that like Chris is kind of a potential minors attracted person and the company protects her or they were protecting her and they protected her as long as they could. Jimmy knew, everyone knew. So, you know, which I think that's more of a red flag than anything I'm going to reveal in this video. But, you know, these messages happen in like MrBeast discords and yeah, I don't know. It's a mess when like MrBeast contestants are being exposed to like minor attracted persons and the company's protecting them. You know, there's a big emphasis at the company of like how to manipulate children, like understanding their psychology and everything. And like
kids are very malleable, bro. It's terrifying.
That's sort of used in weird ways. And, you know, there's been like parasocial relationships and, you know, encouraging like almost children.
I also hate the word minor attracted person. I hate the fact that they tried to like go into the LGBT community and being like, yeah, we're a part of this now.
Children simping for these people. And,
it didn't work though.
You know, maybe that's as nefarious as it gets, or maybe it goes deeper. Anyway, here's an old podcast clip of Jimmy explaining that he knows that his audience is young. Which is an old clip. You could say like his audience grew up. I would say he's gained most of his audience since then and his content's only gotten younger. Also, this clip really just shows that like he understands the YouTube analytics are bullshit because he can try to use that as a defense, but he knows. So here's that clip and then I'll get into the video.
The average demographic is what, 13 through 17? Is that the biggest spike in your analytics?
Well, I mean, mine's horseshit. It says like 18 to 24. If I know all my fucking viewers are little kids.
Yeah.
How many times have you guys gone to a corn website and just put in like, yeah, I'm 18 when you're like a little kid or something? I bet dozens of you have. It's the same thing for YouTube and other websites. Why would you ever reveal that you're underage when they ask?
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot like that because, you know, little kids lie about their age or they're on their, you know, like.
But yeah, then I have like a fucking massive one for like the 40-year-old range because all the fucking idiots are on their parents' account.
Now, MrBeast intentionally manipulates these children's vulnerable minds for profit using 3 simple steps, which closely align with the 3 major types of behavioral learning. Step 1 is getting the viewer to associate the brand with trust and authority. MrBeast videos are real, and he's a great guy that gives away big rewards to his loyal followers. I will show you irrefutable evidence in a minute that his videos are in fact fake. Step 2 is showing the viewers that when people interact with MrBeast in a way that benefits MrBeast.
This is such basic human psychology and also like just business wise it makes sense. I totally get why MrBeast does this. He loves money.
They do what he tells them to do, they win big rewards.
Is he subscribed? You are subscribed. Here's some money. Have a good day.
Some of them feel like I just walk around with $1,000. It's like, oh, thanks for watching my videos.
Hit that subscribe button because you might bump into me in real life and it might make you a lot of money.
When people are devout followers of MrBeast, they get rewarded. And step 3 is finally calling on the viewer to act in some way that benefits the brand, promising big rewards in return. Now it's your turn to do what MrBeast tells you, and you will win big rewards. But you actually won't unless you're famous or friends or family of a MrBeast employee. So young, impressionable viewers are made to believe that MrBeast is a trusted authority who can give them big rewards. These young viewers are explicitly shown that dedicated followers or random subscribers like themselves are winning big rewards when they do what MrBeast tells them. These young viewers are explicitly told repeatedly that if they subscribe, if they buy products or act in some way that benefits the brand, they...
This is why we have child laws, child protection, labor laws, and all sorts of things like that. Kids are so easy to exploit because they're not very smart. They're children. They're easily manipulated. You tell them a lie and they'll believe you without thinking. I mean, not that adults don't do the same thing or it doesn't happen to adults, but still.
They will win big rewards. Trust MrBeast, watch him help others, contribute to his cause, and one day he'll help you too. That's the formula. Subscribe for a Lamborghini, and to make it, you could be in one of these. Subscribe right now, and you might get pictures next to the next video. Subscribe to the next video. Subscribe and you might win a free car. Subscribe for a free car. I love all of subscribe and you can subscribe again. Subscribe and you could win 10 subscribe button. You could also win 100,000. Seriously, we always fly subscribers down. They never fly random subscribers down. MrBeast fakes his videos in ways that are worse than you realize. I say that because he's been exposed for faking videos before, and the common response is, why does it matter if the videos are fake? They're just meant to be entertainment. A large part.
If he's faking something like helping people cure blindness or, you know, helping them not be deaf anymore, I think that's really, really bad. If it's like him maybe, you know, exaggerating for entertainment, like WWE, I think that's just a little bit of a stretch. I had a friend in my neighborhood when I was a kid who actually believed that WWE was real, and I broke his perception because I told him that it wasn't real. And he started crying. Like, he almost started crying. He was blubbersing a little bit. And he said, and he's like, I don't care that it's fake. I really, really like John Cena. He had the game on the PlayStation. He also watched it on his little TV in his room. And he had the figurines with the wrestling, you know, the little plastic elevated, like, little ring that you could buy so you could, like, fight each other. It was fun, but, like, I ended up telling him it's fake, and he was upset with me.
Part of MrBeast's brand is the fact that he doesn't fake videos.
I remember when I first started seeing your videos, I was like, this shit's gotta be fake.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
it's a huge problem for us now. I actually have to dial back my content sometimes just so people think it's real. But also, if what we had to film was scripted, you know, because what we do is not scripted, so you have to plan for a bunch of variables that you can't control, blah, blah. If what we did was scripted, holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Have you ever faked a video?
I mean, he does pump out videos quite frequently, no? MrBeast. How often does he pump out videos? Every 2 weeks? He posts 3 videos a month? I don't know, that's pretty fast, in my opinion. Yeah, but he's a huge team. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know yet. I can't really, like, I don't really have an opinion so far. It definitely could be scripted.
No. But this train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake, Shredder is CGI, this car is digitally lifted, this pit is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor, this island costs more than $1, this city is not abandoned, these buildings are CGI, but it's not your only way out. You can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a lurker. It's just a guy. This whole room is fake. This contestant is an actor and a secret employee at MrBeast. They had him dive through this fake door twice. This line is scripted. This action is scripted. In fact,
my argument for, like, getting people who look good on camera is that it wouldn't make really good content on paper and also in the end product if you had to hire someone who has no idea what they're doing. This is no different than reality TV. That comes under scrutiny of like YouTube counts as reality TV.
Pretty much all the videos with Mac are scripted.
Yeah. Comments.
You did it! Yeah! What we did was scripted. Holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Let's talk about Mac for a second.
We will die. Do you understand that?
I found public records showing that Mac moved from California to Greenville, North Carolina, where Jimmy is located, back in August 2023, 2 months before he appeared as a contestant. According to a former MrBeast employee, this is around the time when Mac started working full-time on the editing team at MrBeast. Also, he didn't just move into any old house, he moved into $1 million mansion. Now, I'm not gonna dox him, only some asshole would do something like that.
Yeah, after doxing and bullying the pilot some more like a f***ing douchebag.
Turns to Eric and says, how do I fly this thing? And Eric just starts pushing buttons.
But I did find pictures of this mansion online, so I fed them into ChatGPT and asked it to create similar images.
That's smart.
And this is what it came up with. And it's honestly not that far.
That is a massive McMansion. Holy. Hi, Savvy. Dude, that is a 3-story McMansion. That's multi-million-dollar stuff.
Off.
That's AI generated. I know because he's trying not to dox him. I understand, but I'm just saying. If it's a parallel, yes.
His 6,000 square foot $1 million mansion comes with a movie theater and 7 bathrooms.
What are you gonna spend the $800,000 on?
I mean, my life's changed now.
Yeah, I'm sure that $800,000 is really going to change your life.
Mac, this is a nice car.
Tell me, where are we right now?
We're in the place that we drove to a few minutes ago.
Mac, let's cut the shit here. What have you been doing for like the last year?
A lot of family stuff.
What kind of family stuff?
Just like, you know, playing stuff with my dad, you know.
For a year? How do you make money? How are you, like, surviving?
Basically, my main strategy is I go to, like grocery store type places.
Grocery store type places?
Yeah, and I basically I'll do like I usually get like an amount of food that would feed me for like a week or so, right?
With what money?
The money that I've made.
How did you make it?
Huh?
Where,
listen, you're getting too caught up in the details. They'll figure it out.
I don't think he cares if he gets caught.
No.
We will die. Do you understand that?
During this time lapse on the 4th day of 7 days stranded at sea, you can clearly see there's no one in the shelter. These are their empty beds. But after a hard cut, magically 5 people are awake, and 2 of the boys have bright yellow raincoats that they didn't have when it rained on day 2.
And after standing the whole night completely soaked.
You didn't spend the night soaked, Jimmy. You slept on the production yacht. It's ironic because
Again, it's kind of like WWE. Do you really care? I'm sure some people care, but I don't think this is like something you should... I don't think this is that big of a deal. Like, yeah, it's fake, but like, and also he's saying it's not fake, but yeah, Survivor. Like, they take care of the people on Survivor, but they don't let them die. They can't legally do that. They have to like have doctors monitoring them. Jesus, monitoring them and stuff.
this is one of the videos where they claim that they don't fake things.
But no, we have to be the real channel that doesn't fake things.
In this video, this wink was added in post. In fact, 58 was actually on the far opposite side of the room from 42, and he just didn't hear him. This whole revenge storyline was added in post. Multiple shots show how timers are edited in post. Timers are edited in post. Timers are edited in post. They also manipulated contestants' audio in post.
We got 15 minutes.
In general, if anything happens last second, it's fake. Or if you can hear someone's voice but can't see their mouth, the audio could easily be added in post.
They do this in reality TV. I've seen it so many times. It's kind of why I stopped watching Survivor and stuff like that. Bear Grylls as well. People found out that Bear Grylls was quote-unquote faking stuff, but he really did drink animal poo pee from an animal, from an elephant that pooed. Like, he really did do that. It's gross, but yeah, no, it's a big old nothing burger so far, but we'll see, man. We're only, what, 8 minutes in? Let him
literally
cook.
think I'm gonna kill you.
And yes, this lie detector video was also fake.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
Think that lie.
It's still real to me, damn it!
Oh, Okay, so MrBeast fabricates some contestant dialogue and timers and movements and storylines and uses a bunch of shitty CGI, but who really cares? I mean, the videos are just for entertainment only, right? I mean, it's not like he's ever rigged the results of a challenge. That would be impossible because he films with hundreds of random subscribers, right? Wrong. Let's look at this video. Not only were the results of this video completely scripted, but the contestants are not random subscribers.
So many people had jobs.
Oh, that contestant had to get out for her job? I guess you forgot she's your hiring manager. I actually recognize a lot of people in this video, including Jimmy's own girlfriend. So yeah, the random subscribers you see in challenges are actually never random. They're almost always local to MrBeast, and oftentimes friends and family of MrBeast employees, or just the employees themselves. And when they do pull someone from outside...
I would argue that unless they're handing them boatloads of cash and they're friends with them, like, she got out early. You know, like... I'm gonna let him cook.
North Carolina, it's usually somebody who's in the industry, who's camera trained, who has built a following.
Yeah. Yeah, if he actually does this, you know?
Hey, anyone I'm friends with watching that wants 10 grand?
They are...
Uh-oh, that was a little bit telling. Uh-oh, what? Maybe don't say that!
Never random subscribers. If you subscribe, you will not win $1 million. And what's even worse is that the results of this video were completely scripted. According to a former MrBeast employee, it would have been a PR problem if...
In 100 Boys vs. Girls, we were told it would be a PR problem if the boys won by a lot. Also, we didn't have enough girls to film, so several MrBeast employees stepped in. See, that's what I was thinking. Like, maybe they didn't have enough girls show up to the set, or boys, or whatever. We didn't want the men to win too hard. Almost immediately, so production was told to get more boys out to make it closer. I'm not gonna say it, but I mean, it's a PR problem because the men are gonna win by too much. Sorry, guys.
The boys had won by a lot, and because so many of the female contestants were MrBeast employees who got out immediately, production stepped in to actually make the results of the challenge closer.
Fine.
You can actually see some of this happen on camera, like when Jimmy pays one of the boys $10,000 to leave, which is twice as much as the actual prize money, but doesn't make the same offer to the girls.
The boys were blowing you out of the water. I paid the one guy who knew how to solve them to leave. Now if you don't win, that was all for nothing.
At another point, he gives the girl...
Wow, they are losing by a lot, too. Hold on. 19 girls and 41 guys? That sounds like a corno. Oh, jeez. Yeah, 41 boys and 19 girls after he paid some guy off. Uh-oh.
At another point, he gives the girls a camera drone so they would have been able to see how many boys were left. It doesn't work out, but seeing how much they're willing to help them on camera, I'm willing to believe that they did, in fact, help them off camera. You know, apparently at the end, they were only monitoring the boys to see if they stepped on the red line and not the girls, so that the girls would win the challenge. And to be clear, obviously the girls had an unfair start with having so many MrBeast employees get out immediately. You know, I think they all did deserve $5,000 for that, but also the boys should deserve a fair chance at winning, I think. I think that's the expectation when you run a game show. But hey, that was a while ago, so I'm just glad they're not doing another rigged boys versus girls video. So knowing that MrBeast likes the results to be close and that offstage producers can sort of influence...
Well, it makes it more interesting. That's why my argument is that it being quote-unquote scripted and staged ultimately doesn't matter if it gets people to watch it more. If the boys just win by a landslide, it's like you see them winning by 50 points or whatever. It's not gonna be as compelling of a video.
How a challenge progresses. I want to show one more example. This is a real-time video, meaning that time elapses the same in the video as it does in real life. Now immediately the intro is sped up and the timer is clearly added in post, and he clearly touches the laser here, but whatever, let's assume that it's all real time. When he reaches the bottom floor, he has to turn these water valves. Now you can tell that these valves aren't actually connected to anything because the water flows out in an instant, and it happens when he's not even touching the valve. The contestant also goes back to the first valve unaware that anything had happened, and he's still able to spin it. So the valve—
The other thing is because he's not held to the same scrutiny as like reality TV shows, I feel like he kind of has to giga script it because people might like get hurt. What if this guy drowns or something? Like, think about it. Like, the producers have to control the valve or whatever. Alana, it is illegal for employees to participate in a game show, so at best it's a very gray area. What did I just explain to you? They are not held to the same scrutiny as a TV show because it's a YouTube thing. They don't have a law for this. That's why this is so weird, so to speak. There's no, like, law stating YouTube must be held to the same standard as reality TV. That's why they get away with so much shit. That's why there's kids shows that are inappropriate for kids because YouTube doesn't have the capacity to filter them all, and they just say, okay, well, it's aimed at children, so it must be good enough to watch. Whereas TV shows are filtered by multi-billion-dollar companies that are specialized in producing kids shows. It sucks, but it's true.
The valve seems to spin freely and isn't actually connected to the flow of water. So you could assume that producers might be off camera with remote switches to trigger the flow of water. And assuming they've tested this, the producers might know how long it takes for the water to clear out of the room, so they could sort of decide on the fly how many turns of the valve it takes, or just when to trigger the water in general to make the results close. And in this video, spoiler alert, the contestant—
And I bet you they don't have someone that's like from reality TV or like maybe not even an outside party is watching this shit, by the way. When you make a TV show that is potentially endangering people and you're doing it for content, you have to have a party that supervises it without judgment to see if it's good enough or if it's not scripted or if it's endangering the actors or whatever. If there's kids involved, they have to have special people watching the children. Safety officer. I don't know what the word is. I'm just remembering things that I remember reading. Yeah, it's all legally a gray area. And I don't know if, like, YouTube's gonna give enough of a shit about this, to be completely honest with you.
Wins the money. So rigging the challenge could be seen as a good thing, but there are many examples of contestants losing. And in traditional media, this kind of rigging is actually completely illegal.
We always have the same person tie all the knots so that we know they've tied them at the exact same tension. I mean, we get down to inches, and then we have a standards and practices person. And if you don't know,
this is what I'm talking about. They are not held to the same standard. People might give MrBeast shit for this, but I bet you with all the money that he has, I would hope, if he's smart, maybe he's not smart, I don't know. I bet you he has lawyers out the wazoo that approve this and are like, yeah, I mean, like, YouTube doesn't have regulations for this shit. Why do we care? We don't have to uphold this. We can just do it for content and make people believe that it's real.
What that is, on any kind of a game show where there is a prize, you have to have somebody that ensures that it's fair. They are out there essentially to make sure that we don't do something that would favor one player or one tribe.
I paid the one guy who knew how to solve them to leave.
In my mind, I'm thinking it's a fair game. But
wait, she's like the baking girl. I remember seeing her a long time ago on YouTube. She's been around for a long time. She's really cute. I didn't know she was in like a MrBeast video.
But it's not. If they were having problems finding people, they can see kind of what area you're in. And they came to my area many times, and I was in the smallest cupboard. They had like big ones, medium ones, and small ones. I contorted.
If you don't know, MrBeast edited Rosanna and Quackity out of the top 3, creating a fictional story where Logan Paul was top 3. MrBeast does not deny this. Yeah, so they screwed her over because, again, what he did was legally correct, but morally correct, he's a scumbag, right? Like, if this story is true.
This little 4'10" body into the smallest space, and I was in there for hours. And they didn't even open the door because they were like, a person can't even fit in there. So they went in there and they opened all the cabinets, and my heart was like, oh, they're gonna find me, they're gonna find me. And then I could hear them saying, like, she's not here. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, she's not here. The other thing that they said is absolutely no climbing in the air vents or the ceiling. And they said it's because they do all their wiring in the ceiling.
So I'm up here. Okay, I feel good about this spot.
Again, this is hearsay and this is her saying it, but I could probably believe it. It's all the little things that are kind of just adding up to, like, to this culmination. I might say something at the start that you might disagree with. I just want to see the full video and see how all of these things add up to make, like, the story, like, to like uphold the story through all these little things that come out.
If it was held accountable, especially because this was a YouTube original production, Zach would have been eliminated for cheating. He broke the rules, and guarantee you, if I climbed in the ceiling, MrBeast would eliminate me.
He was in the ceiling! Also, I think some of the MrBeast giveaways have been fake, but I'll get to that later. So now that I've explained some of the ways that MrBeast lies to build trust with his audience, I want to go on to explain how he exploits that trust for profit through
Welcome to America. I genuinely don't know what to say. I'm exasperated. Exploiting people for money has been around since the dawn of time.
Running illegal lotteries, selling fake signatures, giving children diabetes, and more. A call to action is simply when you tell the viewer to do something,
CTA.
saying subscribe is a call to action. Early in his career, MrBeast found a better version of this where he takes a call to action and he adds positive or negative reinforcement to it. Now, as adults, we can recognize that subscribe for a cookie is a joke. It's not a real offer, but again, MrBeast's audience is primarily children who
it's really easy to train children with Pavlovian responses if you teach them, yeah, you get a free Lamborghini. Your dad's gonna get a free Lamborghini if you subscribe. They don't care that it's not real.
Who may have authorities in their life that actually use sweet treats or video game detentions as forms of reinforcement. And you aren't born understanding sarcasm. Whatever the reason, these reinforced call to actions are more effective than just saying subscribe. Oh, but there's an even much better version. The call to action giveaway.
I thought that said CIA.
You guys want to win a brand new PS5, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel.
I can't believe people are still doing fucking giveaways. Holy shit, it's so annoying. Stop this fucking shit. I'm so tired of it.
Man.
10 years of YouTube, people are still like buying subs for this shit.
So over the next 7 days, I'm gonna be giving 1,000 random people that subscribe a free Samsung Galaxy S24.
How is this legal? I don't get it. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel.
All you have to do to enter to win one of these phones is subscribe.
It's a scam. Holy shit.
I literally spent over $1 million.
I always thought that, like, the whole subscribe to get it is like, how do you even logistically know when someone subscribed? I genuinely thought this was always just a scam. At least with the retweet stuff, there's like a bot that sets things up and it puts you through a lottery and it works. Whereas, like, how do you do this for a subscription thing?
$1 on these phones, and we literally found him 1 minute before that. I spent over $1 million on these phones. All you have to do to enter is hit that subscribe button.
Samsung, I just want you to love me.
So yeah, that's what a call to action giveaway is. At best, they are a way to buy subscribers, but much of the time they are legitimate scams. Either a YouTuber doesn't actually give away a prize, or in the case of these live streams, they are illegal lotteries where the only way to win a prize is by making a purchase. And obviously I'm not a lawyer, so I'm just going to show you the law and then show you irrefutable evidence of what's being done, and you can make your own conclusions. The FTC defines a lottery as containing 3 elements: a valuable prize, random chance, and consideration, which can be.
But again, this is for lotteries. He might go around loopholes with lawyers talking this out to see what he can get away with, just to cut down on time or money.
time or effort, but in most cases it's just payment. To successfully run a contest or a sweepstakes, you must eliminate one of these factors. A contest, for example, eliminates chance, and a sweepstakes eliminates consideration. Determining if any MrBeast giveaways have been illegal lotteries, we need to identify a prize, which is distributed through random chance and cannot be won without spending money. On August 2nd, 2020, MrBeast live streamed him and his friends signing limited edition shirts celebrating 40 million subscribers. And here are just some of the clips from that stream.
For those of you who are just joining, if you buy one of our limited edition 40 mil special shirts, we're celebrating 40 million subscribers with a really big video, then we will sign that shirt, and some of them will get random prizes like this. In 10 minutes, right, because we gotta give them time to do their cart, we'll give 2 orders $500 each. 5 minutes, someone's getting $3 grand in their order. In 5 minutes, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna put $1,000 in a random order. 2 minutes, newest order gets $2,000.
How do they keep track of this, man? This seems like a mess.
$1,000. Good luck, everybody.
So this was a 6-hour live stream. They took it down off YouTube, but 5 hours of it are still up on their Facebook page. And during those 5 hours, I counted 46 illegal lotteries. These lotteries.
Damn, dude. If that's true, then he might be in deep shit.
They're also run poorly. Multiple times they would say something like, buy in the next 5 minutes for a chance to win. And then 7 minutes later go, actually, the newest order in 30 seconds is gonna win.
In 5 minutes, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna put $1,000 in a random order. Hey, Daryl, don't we owe someone $1,000?
This is why those lotteries and contests and what is it called? Giveaway laws are so heavily regulated. It's just so easy to like make a mistake and then boom, you're in deep shit legally.
We do. Yeah. So, all right. So the newest order in 30 seconds, we are going to put $1,000 in your package.
Stephen K.
Okay.
Stephen King. And there is no second giveaway 30 seconds later, like Jimmy said. This is just one very shady giveaway. They just go on to talk about how Stephen made a profit.
Stephen's a handsome name.
So he actually walked away with some money.
We're proud of you, Stephen.
I counted 13 of these extra shady lotteries where they did not give the prize in the original time frame that they said.
Okay, so we're gonna put 2 iPhones in this piñata, and we're gonna give it to someone who orders a shirt in 3 minutes? 5 minutes. Buy a limited edition shirt or hoodie, and we're gonna pick a random one in 10 minutes and give them $2,000.
Have we done iPhones yet?
Yeah. Oh
yeah, the inconsistency is not making them look good. Definitely not.
We did one.
Oh wait, hey Daryl. First, actually, before we do that, we never picked a piñata.
So these clearly fit the definition of an illegal lottery. These clips are also not out of context. No one ever said no purchase necessary. There's nothing in the description or on the website. At one point, MrBeast is informed that they ran out of PlayStations, and he says, "Are we trying to not sell merch?"
Our city is sold out of PlayStations. We don't have any. We have to give away. Are we trying to not sell merch?
So he clearly.
This is such a sleazy businessman tactic. It works really well though, especially with kids. They can't tell. They're just like, oh, what? Oh, more giveaways.
He knows that they're making more money by running these illegal lotteries. Another shady thing he did was constantly suggest that they're doing too many giveaways to make a profit.
My guy over there doing the numbers is like, stop, please. Like, you do realize every time you give away an Xbox and $1,000, you don't make money. I'm like,
he's a good salesman.
Oh, I know, we're not gonna make money. What are we doing, guys? We're gonna check after this stream and it's gonna be like,
oh no, what a waste.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna break neutral.
When there was just no way they were ever even close to losing money on this stream.
Damn, 1.6 million shares.
I don't know who this is, but you just got a pair of AirPods. Oh my gosh, we're not making money. Guys, we need to stop giving everyone something.
We've just lost like
almost everything that someone's bought, we put something in their package. I'm not gonna make money.
0.06% chance of winning? That's crazy.
In 5 hours, they gave away about $50,000 worth of stuff and sold over 50,000 t-shirts. Selling these t-shirts at $42 each, profit margin would be about $22. But even if they were making like $1 per shirt, they would still be fine. Also, by my estimates, only 1 in every 1,600 orders actually won a prize. And I guarantee he has real-time
and it's probably not even a good prize half the time. Yeah.
Analytics on his laptop. He knows they make more money every time he says, "Oh my God, guys, we're giving away so much stuff. We're not even gonna make a profit. Please."
Another thing that's deceptive about it is that most people that tune in the first minute, they're like, "Oh my God, I'm not gonna go back and check if they've actually given away shit." So it's just deceptive to keep it rolling.
Please, don't you want me to make a profit? That's why he keeps saying it. Also, they just don't show how winners are picked. So it's probably not actually random. You know, humans have biases. Imagine Jimmy tells the guy off camera, "Hey, pick a name right now." And he sees 2 names. One is easy to pronounce, one is not. This is...
I mean, yeah, unfortunately, yes.
Why lotteries are heavily regulated to ensure fairness. Also, obviously, you have to be 18 to play the lottery. It's gambling. MrBeast isn't just promoting gambling to children here. He's running the casino. And this isn't even close to the worst stream he's done. 4 months later, MrBeast signed shirts again, but this time it was a 24-hour live stream with way more illegal lotteries. And by the way, the rest of these streams were taken down shortly after upload, so all...
If you remove that kind of stuff, it does not make you look good. Yeah, that's not good.
All I have is some old clips and Reddit threads talking about them. Now this stream did say, "We are doing a ton of giveaways, no purchase necessary," in the description. But to be eligible to win most prizes, you had to make a purchase.
Would you guys prefer, that we throw money in random orders or that we throw items in random orders?
Yeah. Somebody screamed in chat, "I want to switch. Hey, buy a shirt."
In 30 minutes, we are giving away my car to someone that buys merch.
Which each giveaway is its own independent event. You can't give one prize to someone who buys something and a different prize to someone in chat. The prize where you have to buy something,
that's why lotteries are regulated. It's unfair.
Is still an illegal lottery, which obviously MrBeast knows this, but you know, he's a poker player. He likes a little bluffery, a little plausible deniability, you know, pretending to be ignorant of the law.
You know, YouTube's a little different than this. Because YouTube, I can just do stuff like that. I can just be like,
is that not a little bit incriminating?
You know what? Pull up a database of 100 people that bought chocolate bars and pick 100 random ones.
Got it.
I think I can do that over here. I don't know. So I don't want to say anything and then someone be like,
yeah,
actually, that's illegal.
Right.
I cannot find any way to enter the big Tesla giveaway without spending at least $42.
And we're giving away a Tesla to someone random who bought stuff.
They also gave away 24 tickets, which gave you the opportunity to be in a video. Again, most of these tickets you had to make a purchase to win.
One random person that buys in what time frame? 10 minutes. We're going to put this in someone's order that buys something. And we're going to have 24 people. We're going to put them in 24 different circles. $1 million on the line. Have some fun.
Chat, maybe I should start doing this, man. This is crazy. How much dosh this guy makes just by, like, enticing kids to, like, spend their mom's credit card. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Also, this video never happened. There is no MrBeast video of 24 people in circles competing for $1 million. Unless it ended up being 100 people in a circle competing for $500,000, but that's a smaller prize and much worse odds. So like, did they just pocket the money or what? Hey,
we don't know.
It's the pilot guy.
Oh yeah!
Woo! Let's get it!
Wait, he's about to be the first one out? That's unlike him.
Even though you got out first, I still have a prize for you. Just wait here.
Oh, first.
Ooh. You're giving your friend the Lambo or whatever car. Wait, conveniently.
Person out gets a car and it just happened to be your friend Matt.
Little sus.
Another thing that just annoys me is Jimmy constantly says during these live streams that he's just doing this for fun because he loves giving things away.
Oh, and I just like giving away stuff. It's kind of fun to me.
Imagine you just lost a bunch of money at the casino and the owner comes out and he says, "Guys, the reason I do all this, I just love giving away money."
I mean, they do this with gacha games. I I just love you guys. Here's free 10 pulls. Oh, you're addicted again? Oh, that's too bad.
Also, you're 7 years old in that example. It's insane that he can flip these massively profitable illegal lotteries targeted towards children as an act of generosity.
So I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to go place an order at shopmrbeast.com. Anyone watching any of the lives. And we're going to throw iPhones in some of them.
And again, there are very few videos of this live stream on the internet. I think MrBeast probably copyright strikes re-uploads. But almost any clip you do find will have some new violation of internet gambling or sweepstakes laws.
I thought it was him. I was like, he won. Wait, really? Let's go! Wait, it's literally like his initial. Who is it? My cousin. Wait, really?
Actually, that's illegal.
Some of the common complaints we see in threads about this live stream are that they only signed large t-shirts. So when they selected an order to give a prize, it was apparently always a large or extra large t-shirt. They kept.
Well, yeah, the kids that probably watch MrBeast and eat his Feastables are probably large. This tracks. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Feastables chocolate! Guys, I'm just saying, statistically speaking. Like, think about it.
Saying things like, buy in the next 15 minutes for a chance to win, and then not honoring it. Multiple people claiming that their name was read to win a prize, and they never received it. This
I don't know if Reddit is a credible source, but I'm sure it happens. Yeah.
person is still tweeting about it to this day. There's a lot.
Oh, that's freaking sad, chat. 800 days? How many years is that? Jeez. 2.5?
More people complaining about the deceptive sales tactics. Reading all this really upsets me because I spent money I honestly didn't have for 5 shirts at different times during the live when they said things like buy now and you will get prize or money. And I received 2 orders and nothing but shirt, both with MB and one with a heart and one with a smiley. I was hoping for at least a couple things for Christmas for my family. Now this comment
that's just sad, bro. You're... How MrBeast stole Christmas. Look, I'm not saying he does... They, he, she, whatever, deserved it. But at the same time, you're parting with your money so easily. Yeah, it's just stupid. Buy now and you will get the prize money. Please, I was really hoping I'd win. The same person probably goes to buy lottery tickets every Christmas. And then says, if I won, this would make my dream come true, chat. I wouldn't have to work ever again.
Smiley. I was hoping for at least a couple things for Christmas for my family. Now, this commenter also goes on to explain that she's disabled, has PTSD.
Sad.
Lotteries and scams specifically target vulnerable populations like that.
Absolutely, and kids are vulnerable. What a surprise.
I'm disappointed. My son bought a signed shirt and was so excited. He watched a live stream and saw that people who bought would receive $100. He was excited to win something and be a part of his favorite streamer, MrBeast. When the shirt arrived, he was grinning from ear to ear. When he realized that there was no $100, he was visibly disappointed. He said nothing other than, I guess he meant everyone except me. He loves...
I don't know, man. Exploitation and sucks, but it's like, what did you expect?
His shirt, but I'm really upset seeing him hurt. And obviously people can lie on the internet, but a lot of people are independently claiming the same things. Like that at the end of the live stream, they said they were putting $100 in every order. Now, my speculation is that they put $100 in every order that came across the table that they signed. But I'd be interested to see how they worded that. If the video...
It doesn't make it okay. I'm not saying it's not okay. I'm just... Such is life. if you think that you are going to win, even like a fair lottery, and you buy lottery tickets and expect to win with such low odds against everyone else, it's just you're stupid. I'm sorry. And the lotteries that are regulated are also exploiting people who are vulnerable, who have PTSD or are a vet or got into a car accident and got brain damage. Like, it is what it is. On the other hand, yes, someone just pointed that out. Kids can't participate in the lottery. This is letting children participate in the lottery. That's the difference. They're begging for their parents' credit cards or stealing them just to get a chance.
If this live stream ever resurfaces, I think a lot of these claims will be proven true, which MrBeast definitely has this stream saved. He saves all his footage. So I'll ask you, Jimmy, will you publish this to prove your innocence? Also, using archive.org, we can see what the website looked like on the day of the stream, and while there's no mention of any sweepstakes whatsoever, it does say this limited tee signed by MrBeast and crew, but the description says it's signed by a member of the MrBeast crew, and it doesn't say anywhere that other members will sign MB Deceiving.
I think that you can get away with that in court. I think that you could. Just because of this tiny little freaking stupid autographed by the MrBeast crew specifically. This little clause. Yeah. Not with the MB signature? No, that doesn't mean anything. It's autographed by the MB crew. It could just say MB. They said MrBeast and crew? No, this one says hand signed by a member of the MrBeast crew. All have been signing. The autographed piece of genuine is the last time I own a signed merch item, as MrBeast and Cole will not sign merch ever again. Each have their own signatures? No, incorrect. It's MrBeast crew. It's a brand name. You could argue the semantics in court. Like, I bet you they'd probably win. This is like a very... what is it called? It's too legalese for it to not be. This limited tee is signed by the MrBeast and crew. Exactly.
Signed by MrBeast and crew.
I'm not saying it's not scummy and it's not misleading, but within like a court law case, I think they could probably get away with it.
But the description says it's signed by a member of the MrBeast crew, and it doesn't say anywhere that other members will sign MB,
it's semantics.
Deceiving people into believing it was signed by MrBeast. So here's a clip of Tyler using MrBeast's signature. So Tyler signs MB, which is MrBeast's signature, then he covers it, signs his own initials, TC, smirks, looks around, and then quickly slides the shirt away. Could you make it any more obvious? You know, you don't act.
I mean, that definitely does not look great. I'm just saying it would be hard to, like, prove in court. You're right, they could argue MrBeast is a brand. Well, that's what I'm saying. Again, it's just annoying to, like, say, oh, actually, Alana, I'm a lawyer and I know what I'm talking about. It's like, no, you don't. It's on video. It doesn't mean anything. Anyway, moving along. I think this is hilarious. The fact that he's acting all guilty is so funny.
Accidentally have someone else's signature as muscle memory. And again, I'm not a lawyer. I think this is fraud. Maybe they could say it's the brand's signature.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even though
it's clearly implied that this is Jimmy's signature, which was established during the last live stream.
Yeah.
Hey! MB, MrBeast. So this is MrBeast's signature.
No way, this one was signed by MrBeast. It's just got the MB, but that means it's...
Could have been signed by the crew. You just don't know.
Signed by MrBeast. That's obviously his. MrBeast. This is so cool. That's obviously his.
Wow.
MrBeast.
You know, some people bought these shirts as collector's items or even investments, and this puts into question...
Counter argument. It is really hard to write on a shirt. I've done it before where I had to write on a shirt. It's extremely annoying because of the fabric. This is not concrete like evidence that there's different signatures or different ways. It's annoying.
This puts into question the authenticity of all MrBeast signed merch, which otherwise could have been very valuable one day. This was clearly muscle memory, and judging by his body language, he knew he exposed this. Even Tariq notices Tyler slip.
This isn't like funny. Like, this is hilarious. The fact that they're acting so guilty, it's like, uh-oh, we freaked
up and immediately looks
like
into the camera,
on a carpet.
looks guilty, and then readjusts his body and rubs his hands together. Also, MrBeast said during the live stream that this is the last time he'd ever sign anything, and that was just a lie. Illegal lotteries targeted towards children and selling fake signatures. I mean, imagine if any other YouTuber was caught doing this.
You're very smart with your money. The guy who just throws away millions of dollars on YouTube videos is a gambler. Who would have thought?
By this point, MrBeast noticed a problem with these CTA giveaways. I mean, obviously they're illegal, but more importantly, they're not as profitable as they could be. Look at it like this. There are two value propositions at play here. The perceived value of the product and the perceived value of the chance to win a prize. So for something like these $42 t-shirts, if the viewer values the chance to be in a video at $10, they need to value the t-shirt at an additional $32 to make the purchase. So the more expensive the product, the less effective the lottery is. You want to get the product as close to $0 as possible, so people are just paying for the perceived value of.
Again, scummy business practice, but yeah.
The lottery. That's what's most profitable because humans can't accurately comprehend the difference between 1 in a million odds versus
Basic
1 in a billion
psychology.
odds. They both kind of just compute as, I have a small chance to win. Which MrBeast is well aware of this flaw in human mental arithmetic.
Past a certain point, the average human is like, large sum of money, click. And like larger sum of money doesn't really impact the viewing experience.
So
we watched a video of a girl trying to understand what $8 trillion was because she answered how much debt is America in, and she answered with like $120 trillion, which isn't even close. She couldn't put it into perspective because people have such a warped perception of how much a trillion, a billion, or a million is. After a million, I don't think people actually understand.
Also, the larger your audience is, the more profitable a lottery will be. Anyway, MrBeast wanted the cheapest product possible to use for these CTA giveaways. Like basically a piece of paper, but you obviously couldn't sell a piece of paper without getting backlash. So in January 2021, 3 months after the last shirt signing stream, MrBeast did a live stream where for only $10, viewers could send a picture to the moon. Wait, JPEGs that are going to the moon? And of course he did more illegal lotteries.
Just to keep things fun and interesting, as if putting a photo on the moon isn't interesting enough.
He's not even doing it for... Okay, never mind. Let him cook.
Someone who puts a photo on the moon, or if you buy the bundle, whatever, and the next 30 minutes, we'll just fly you down to be in a video.
3 years later, the spaceship finally launched, carrying beautiful pictures of deceased loved
Oh no.
ones to the moon.
Oh no!
They would be immortalized. It fucking exploded.
Rocket's not supposed to go that way. It's supposed to go uppies. That is so freaking hilarious.
So obviously MrBeast refunded everyone, right?
Oh my god.
Right? Is it Mr.
Oh, this is the classic. Oh, this is such a classic. Doing something and when it fails and all those people that bought into this thing forgot about it because it's been so long or they don't care enough to get the refund. That's another thing that Amazon does as well. They give you a certain amount of time to order a refund, and after that you can't really do it unless you go through customer service or something like that. Yeah.
Beast's fault that the rocket exploded?
It's too much hassle.
Is it his fault that he advertised it as for $10 I will put your photo on the moon?
For $10, I'll put whatever picture you want on the moon.
When he couldn't guarantee that? Yes, of course. October 16th, 2021, same thing. Buy this shirt to be in a video.
Shopify dashboard. We just have like a random number generator, and then like we just put the number, like if there's 1,000 orders, we just put it, picks a number between 1 and 1,000, and then my people give me the name. So, the first person
that we're inviting to be in our Squid Game. If you want to enter, click the link in the description, buy the shirt or hoodie, is Alonzo.
The website that I have no purchase necessary link hidden at the bottom of the page, but there's no mention of this anywhere on the stream. The title was literally buy this shirt to be in a video. MrBeast said they were selecting random winners from the Shopify order list. All the clips I saw were the same thing. Buy in the next X minutes for a chance to be in the video. Yeah.
Diaz.
Bro, this is an actual $100 bill.
Wait, really?
Like, they actually sent a $100 bill.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I've seen this clip before. Very funny.
What? Say, oh, now we have to read the message. You and your crew are an inspiration to our young ones. He wanted to send you $100.
Why are you sending MrBeast $100? Whatever, they're being really nice. I'm sure it was meant well. I just think that it's... He needs the money! Yeah, man, the guy gives away millions of dollars or whatever. Like, millions of iPhones every year, but yeah.
Everyone click the link, or the view product thing in the bottom left. We're gonna open 3 packages, and whatever's in those 3 packages, we're gonna give someone random that buys.
MrBeast is the American dream.
Now, I'm going to get to what, in my opinion, is the most unethical CTA giveaway that MrBeast has done. But before I do that, I really want to drive home the point that the closer a sweepstakes is to an illegal lottery, the more money it makes. Because, you know, every customer is supposed to be informed that they can enter easily for free and that making a purchase does not increase their chances of winning. Like, you're supposed to say no purchase necessary in all of your promotional material, which MrBeast does not do. This legal gray area only leads to people getting scammed, especially the elderly and children, who are also being introduced to gambling. The only people who benefit off of sweepstakes are influencers and scammers. Remember RZA, a sweepstakes company that got exposed as a total scam and shut down? Even Omaze, the charity sweepstakes company, got exposed as a scam and had to shut down in the US.
I've never participated in a sweepstake in my entire life. My parents bought one lottery ticket one time, and they never did it again. They just did it for fun, like once.
Or back in the day, there was Mystery Brand. You remember Mystery Brand?
So Mystery Brand is a website where you
I remember this!
purchase different boxes with chances of winning things. Take, for example, this women's Christmas box. It costs $15 to open, and you...
It's literally a loot box, bro. Oh my god!
You can win the most expensive Los Angeles realty. But you can't even click it, okay? It doesn't even give you more information, but apparently it's worth $250 million. I love that you can't click it. Like, they're just like, trust us.
Yeah, they give you no details. It's like, it's $250 million.
There's a $250 million house with your name on it. All the way down to...
Wait, aren't they using... Bro, wait, am I crazy? Dota 2 loot boxes. In Dota, there's rarities for different things, and orange is the super rare, blue is, I think, like, common, and green is rare. It's base of CSGO. Oh my god, so that's where it came from? Yeah, that's like a trigger, like a mental trigger. That's WoW too. Yeah, I guess so. It's like a psychological thing. It's just little happy colors.
Icicle. Site balance. I'm willing to bet that this is probably what 99%
Yeah, this is a common. It's gray.
of the people are getting.
Hey, at least MrBeast never wanted to work with this obvious scam. I mean, at least MrBeast's manager never went on some podcast and talked about how MrBeast really wanted to work with this company. No, what's this?
Is there anything you've had to say no to? Yeah, tons. Yeah, so a good example. So it was about 3 years or 2.5 years ago when I started working with Jimmy. What was becoming really popular were these like mystery loot crate, like internet sites where it's basically like CSGO skins, but you'd go on and be
And they're not regulated. I remember this now. It's all coming back to me. This was like in what, 2018, 16?
Like, here's the Supreme
Somewhere
box,
there.
and you'd pay $50 for it.
Oh,
And remember, it was
yeah, didn't Rice Gum did?
Yeah.
White
Rice
people.
Gum.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, they got a lot of hate for that.
Right.
Jimmy was, he wanted to work with that company when he heard about it because it was a lot of money and we wanted to give that money away in a video. And I had to talk him back on it. I was like, listen, we're not promoting gambling. I think
Actually good manager.
people are going to see this negatively. So it was a long conversation that him and I had to have, which eventually we passed on the deal. And then Jake, Paul, and Rice Gum ended up doing that deal and got a lot of hate for it.
Jimmy, why is your manager
Yeah, but they got a lot of money.
saying that you wanted to promote this obvious scam to your young, impressionable audience? MrBeast launched.
Wait, is that a real video? What? Why MrBeast fired his manager? He fired him? Huh.
MrBeast launched Feastables, his new chocolate brand, back in January 2022.
I want to tell you guys about my new snack company, Feastables. They're made with only 5 ingredients, but still taste amazing. And I'm kicking.
I don't trust influencers to make products, especially when it's food. I just don't buy into this stuff. Like, you have to, like, have people review it for me or something of that nature. I just don't trust food stuff. I do not.
Off Feastables was something I've always wanted to do. 10 random bars are gonna have a mystery ticket inside of them, and if you get this mystery ticket, we will fly you out to compete for a chocolate factory in one of our videos. And on top of that, Chandler, we're giving away over $1 million in other prizes to random people that buy the bars.
Dude, I need to buy these.
It's interesting.
Where is he getting all this money from? To give away millions of dollars in prizes? Huh. Sponsors? Kids? I mean... Look, I mean, McDonald's can afford to do it, but they're like worth billions and billions of dollars. You can't give away like multiple Lambos and stuff off of a chocolate bar, man.
To look back at this because a
That doesn't
large
seem
part
logical.
of Feastables' marketing campaign was the fact that it's a better for you brand, that it's healthier for you than Hershey's. Less sugar, only 4 ingredients, all organic.
I wanted to just make a better for you snack brand because I think a lot of
Organic is a big buzzword. That's also another thing. Organic.
stuff out there is just terrible for you.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease.
You can get organic chocolate, but if you still put in like 50 pounds of sugar in it, it's still not good for you.
Comes from the stuff we eat. Like Hershey's, for example, there's 10 ingredients, super processed. Our Feastables bars are 5 ingredients, and just all the ingredients are way higher quality. And it's infinitely better than the other options out there.
I got all the Feastable chocolates. Let's try them and rank them.
I love this guy!
I'm gonna be completely honest. Totally not biased, because if it sells more, I make more money. I'm gonna be honest. And I hope Jimmy is sitting next to me and not getting his feelings hurt. Compare
He looks like he wants to die.
it to Hershey's. It's our Crunch Bar. This is the one you believe in? Yes.
Okay.
Not crazy, Jimmy. No? You don't like Crunch Bars? I do like Crunch Bars, but
Oh no.
again, it's too sweet.
Let me try this. Maybe these are defective.
I
Oh
do
my
like
god, this tastes good to me.
Didn't Peppa make a review of Feastables and said they sucked? Yes. Yeah, I remember that.
Wait, we're supposed to be ranking them. I rated the first one, so we going completely off of.
This is why I like this guy, man. I love this guy.
Oh
We
well,
going completely off of.
we're in too deep. I rate this a 10 out of 10. I give this an 11.
That's
Keep in mind,
bias!
only 5 ingredients, infinitely healthier for you than the normal
It's chocolate. You can't say it's healthier.
thing out there.
Also my favorite so far.
Okay, here's the thing.
Okay.
I didn't realize you were a dark chocolate guy.
I'm not a super dark chocolate guy. I do love dark chocolate. I get this a 7.8 out of 10.
Okay, so I'm starting to understand this man.
we
Okay,
get a little
okay.
higher.
I'm starting to figure this man out. You're gonna
This makes me so uncomfortable, man. This is weird.
like this one, right? You like salt? I
love
raised you as a
salt.
sea salt guy. I'm gonna get rid of these.
I love salt.
You just don't. Trust me. You like. You're a dark chocolate kind of guy. Yes. If I can read the room. The room is red.
Yeah. This is a mask off moment for Jimmy. MrBeast had already filmed content and promoted Keith at this point. Keith is a really good guy, by the way. He doesn't get swayed and bought out by people who want him to review his food. Jimmy was definitely expecting a favorable review in chocolate in return. Jimmy is well aware of the law of reciprocity. He uses gift giving as a business move. Here, though, Keith chose to maintain a level of integrity and give a more honest review than Jimmy wanted. This sounds so evil. Jimmy's like, I want to kill him. He's not giving me a 9 out of 10. Personally, I think Jimmy undervalues his own integrity, but it's especially important for product reviewers because consumers are trusting these people who give an unbiased purchasing advice. Jimmy clearly feels insecure, out of control, and betrayed at times in this video and reacts poorly. It's not fair for Jimmy to expect Keith to mislead his audience for Jimmy's profit. Regardless, as a result, Keith likely lost some career opportunities with MrBeast moving forward. Jimmy is a sellout and surrounds himself with yes men. Yeah, I can see that. Again, this last part is a bit of a speculation, but Keith is definitely very, very focused on integrity. I like him. He's cool.
Now in 2024, MrBeast changed the formula again to where it has mostly the same ingredients.
30 grams versus what?
As Hershey's, and even more sugar.
This has more. This is more sugar in it. 25 grams versus 30. This is a bigger piece, 60 grams, but proportionally it's still massive.
Sugar and more calories per bar.
I don't
and this
like
initial
Hershey's,
ad for Feastables where he calls it healthy is still getting millions of views a month. Also, I don't think you should ever advertise it as over $1 million in prizes when more than a third of those prizes are just coupons for more MrBeast products.
Oh, I love those misleading little, oh, you get like a little $10 off here and there.
You need to spend more money if you actually want to redeem them. Ooh, a $5 coupon for Beast Burger. Now a single combo only costs $20.
Bob's Burgers Palace or fucking Five Guys. If this shit can be successful, fucking Five Guys.
It's so good.
Who cares? It's called Five Guys. What kind of fucking name is that?
It doesn't matter.
Five Guys rhymes with burgers and fries. Does it not? Isn't the point of the brand? Yeah.
Burgers are good.
Branding matters.
Ooh, maybe you should have spent a little less time on this beautiful logo and more time on making the food actually edible.
We watched an entire video talking about this. Apparently it was not really his fault because he just gave a ghost kitchen money to make this stuff. And in a way, it is absolutely his fault for not doing a good enough job of vetting these people. But ultimately, it's not like he had the option. It was a bunch of outsourced ghost kitchens that made really, really bad burgers. And he closed it down. That's my opinion.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Also, be for real.
Was that raw chicken? Ew! Ew, man! Oh! It's freaking raw!
Also, be for real, dude. Five Guys has a nice, clean, appealing aesthetic. You know, the name suggests humble beginnings. This is like a 8-year-old sloppy cotton candy.
This reminds me of like Sesame Street or maybe Meat Canyon. Meat Canyon, the animator, it reminds me of him for some reason. Probably because of the grossness.
Piss burger. It literally looks like a piss burger.
Sit down. Sit down.
Also, this digital wheel is not remotely representative of your actual odds. Mark Rober has talked about this common deceptive casino tactic before.
You recall from the Carnival Scam video, the most lucrative games for the Carnival owner are those where people overestimate their chances of winning. That is exactly
and they also rig it.
Exactly what happens in this game, thinking you were so close to getting a jackpot, when in reality, you weren't close at all. In gambling psychology, this is known as the near-miss effect, and people will spend much more money to try and win because they think they can just do it on the next one.
So I am absolutely pigging out on Feastables, and I'm trying to do this. MrBeast is teaching us gambling?
Oh my god. It's a little kid. Oh my god, gambling?
Minus points because there's no cool music. Anyway. Let's gamble.
Also,
that's actually terrible. Yeah, they're like actually teaching them how to gamble at such a young age. Chat, it's like an actual addiction, man. Getting kids to start smoking early or getting them into drugs? It's over, man. Your neurons are firing. It's done.
These tickets, one of them just so happened to go to a YouTuber with 700,000 subscribers at the time. Just pure chance.
This was just taped.
It was taped.
No freaking way.
So it is like really like total chance, obviously. Like you're one of like hundreds of thousands of names.
Talk to Jimmy, Bella. What do you got to say to
Jimmy,
say
thank
to him?
you for picking us.
No, he didn't. It was random.
I know.
Was it though? Was it random? Also,
I will play devil's advocate here. If it's a YouTube video and not a live stream, I feel like they would have it's either they're really stupid and they didn't cut out and then retake it or something. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I agree, it looks really fucking bad. That is not cool. It felt odd. It felt forced. When they called him and he's like, yeah, you're like one of thousands of people.
this guy went on to win the chocolate factory, and extremely unlikely things do happen.
bizarre.
But can we see how the winners were chosen, maybe? Because knowing how important it is to Jimmy that every video has entertaining contestants through the whole video, it's a little suspicious. I'll just say, in my opinion, as somebody who worked for MrBeast, I don't think this large YouTuber won a ticket purely by chance. Also, I know that producers are sort of able to pull strings behind the scenes to give some contestants better chances than others. And he runs these sweepstakes to like bribe children with gambling to consume more sugar. Like, this is far worse than a lottery ticket because a lottery ticket doesn't give you diabetes. And
yeah, but you lose money. You lose money and you get diabetes. Pluggies!
only pay out your rich and famous friends. Like, MrBeast is bringing hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of new people to the candy aisle, whether he wants to admit it or not.
People are just walking to the chocolate aisle, and instead of buying Hershey's, buying Feastables.
Wait. He actually has a chocolate named D's Nuts? Oh.
Like, people who never would have bought chocolate in Walmart are walking to the chocolate aisle specifically to buy Feastables. So
I'm bringing non-obese people to the chocolate aisle. I freaking love MrBeast.
new market. Exactly. I'm bringing new customers to the aisle.
Okay, I guess he does want to admit it. You know, kind of a weird flex, not something I would brag about Jimmy. Also, maybe I should mention technically I'm a certified nutritionist, which really just means I paid $1,200 for a course and then failed to launch a health food company.
True.
But I know that poor diet and especially excessive sugar consumption is the #1 cause of death and health problems in America.
And your teeth. Your teeth getting fricked up.
Including some of the health problems that MrBeast claims to care so much about. Blindness, deafness, loss of limbs. MrBeast also just launched a combo with Zaxby's, which if you get a soda, it's over 2,000 calories for one meal.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat.
The only thing real in this video is the new MrBeast box at Zaxby's.
I'm pretty sure this would be illegal in Europe. This is like more calories in one meal than the...
Wait, let me go back. 4 hand-breaded chicken fingers with Zack sauce. Dude, it sounds like sack. Crinkle fries, a half order of fried white cheddar bites with ranch. Damn, that's a lot. 2 slices of Texas toast, small drink, and a Feastables milk chocolate bar. You get a chocolate bar too? Oh. That is crazy. 2K in one meal.
The average 10-year-old is supposed to consume on a daily basis.
Tell me how I'm killing little kids.
New research finds childhood obesity rates are getting worse.
USA! USA! USA!
#1 killer in America is obesity.
The number of deaths in overweight people surpass alcohol and smoking altogether.
For 30 days straight, we are going to be giving away $10,000 to a lucky customer who scans the QR code on the back of any new Feastable bar.
It's just disappointing to see somebody pretend to care about the health epidemic in the US only.
Yeah, but McDonald's does this too. Look, I'm gonna say it. I know I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this. McDonald's, Burger King, Nestle, all those big corporate companies do the exact same thing. Kellogg's labels itself as a heart-friendly, like, cereal, but it's actually full of sugar and it's bad for your heart. It doesn't matter. You have to hold all of them accountable and not just pick on MrBeast. Faceless entities versus single person. Yeah, that's another thing. That's why people are very, very mad at him. That's a bad take. I mean, some people are gonna call me out and be like, "Oh my god, Alana, you're defending MrBeast." It's like, no, I'm not, man. No, I'm not. You don't go to buy your kids McDonald's, but parents do? Yeah, and parents give their kids their credit card to go buy chocolates by MrBeast. It's everything. Chat, everything's fricked.
When it's profitable for them. I know this point isn't going to resonate with a lot of people because of how normalized high-calorie and high-sugar diets are in America. But like bribing children to get into the habit of consuming excessive amounts of sugar, like $10,000 a day as a giveaway is very deliberate because it's trying to create repeat customers that just buy out of habits. Like doing this, especially when you clearly understand how much of a health risk it is to these kids.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat.
It's honestly...
Why didn't you sell salads? Oh, that's right, because salads aren't profitable. It's harder to sell kids a salad than a chocolate bar.
Just fucking evil to me, and I pushed back against this a lot while I worked at the company. For Halloween this year, Feastables is planning on putting $1 million in a chocolate bar, and they wanted to do a bunch of like scummy marketing and shit. My manager literally said at one point that they wanted to associate buying a Feastables with your dream coming true. So they're pitching ideas like,
this is like video game Gamba loot boxes. I'm sure there's gonna be some kid, like in the Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory movie, where some rich kid has their dad buy out the entire store just to go looking for that $1 million, and then that rich kid is gonna get richer. And all the little kids that have no money, they're just gonna give MrBeast all of his money. All of their money. And they're not gonna win. Yeah. Augustos? I can't remember. It was a little girl, wasn't it?
You know, buy a Feastables, win 10K, buy a Feastables out of a vending machine, and the vending machine just starts spitting out money. Buy a Feastables and it has a ticket to Disney World, whatever, right? And I don't want to put
He should just go full out, man. Go with the whole Willy Wonka thing.
a lot of like hearsay into this video. You should just believe the receipts that I'm showing you and not what I'm saying. But I swear to God, I said to somebody at the company, I feel like Feastables is 70% a chocolate company and 30% a lottery targeting children. And this higher up person at MrBeast said it was probably closer to the other way around and was laughing about it. Like 70% a lottery, 30% a chocolate company. Everyone knows it's just the call to actions and call to action giveaways especially that drive sales. As soon as they stop, it's hard for large bargain retailers to sell this shit for 70% off. That's why they push them so hard.
If you have to bribe people to use your product is dog shit. Is that a real quote? Wait a minute. Yes? Man, Steve Jobs was an asshole, but actually so based for that. That's a based quote right there.
If they stop the diabetes lottery, no one buys. Also, this is the website right now. MrBeast wants you to join the crew. Just so weird and scummy to me.
Neurodivergent 6-year-olds exist. MrBeast. I can milk you! Oh!
I believe all the Feastables giveaways do have official rules and no purchase necessary clauses somewhere, but it's very difficult to find them. In traditional media, if you advertise a sweepstakes like in a commercial, you have to say in the promotional material itself, no purchase necessary. Somehow MrBeast gets away with not saying no purchase necessary in any of his promotional materials, not the videos, the descriptions, pinned comments, nothing.
To celebrate our launch of milk chocolate and sea salt, we went out and we bought 10 Teslas, loads of cash, and all these prizes you see on the screen. And prizes aside, unlike Hershey's, these bars only have 4 to 5 ingredients and just genuinely taste good.
This guy friggin' hates Hershey's. I don't like Hershey's either, but I still wouldn't go out of my way. At least make it vague when you're shitting on another company.
Go to Feastables.com right now and order some chocolate. Only problem is the chocolate river is deteriorating. All the
only place you'll find no purchase necessary is either on the Feastables Twitter account because it's a rule of the platform, and even still they try to push it. No perched neck or hidden deep in the Feastables website under a FAQ. And to enter for free, you have to mail in separate 3" by 5" hand addressed written in.
Yeah, kids are not gonna do that. That's another really good holy shit, is it Kalamazoo, Michigan? A place. I'm sorry, ADHD moment. The more steps you require someone to put in effort, the less likely they're gonna do it and take the path of least resistance. Also, holy shit, when is the last time you guys used the mail? Postage costs? Yeah, that's also another really good point. Yeah, how much? You have to buy stamps, you have to lick them all, you have to put them on the thing, you have to write shit. Sounds horrible. I'd be like, Mommy, please! I need the credit card! MrBeast told me to get it, please! Mommy!
Index cards, up to 10 a day. Do you think kids are gonna do that shit or just beg their parents when they're at Walmart for the YouTuber diabetes lottery ticket? How is this legal? How do you mail something without making a purchase? Cards, envelopes, stamps. The free entry method can cost more than the chocolate bar itself. Also, going back to sweepstakes law for a second, payment isn't the only form of consideration. Consideration can also be time or effort that directly—
Oh, it's like vague. Yeah, that's smart.
Benefits MrBeast in some way. Like, I don't know, if he told his fans to clean up and organize his Feastables displays in Walmart for a chance to win.
Yeah, I remember seeing this a while ago, and I was like, huh. He got not that much flack for this, by the way. People were mad, but like, nothing really happened. This is actually illegal. Yeah, but did anything happen? Think about it. Do you really think something happened? No. Yeah. This is why I'm saying, like, all of this stuff coming out and, like, a video with 7 million views. YouTube's not gonna do anything about this whole, like, oh, sweepstakes, lotteries. We're gonna write a law and change the TOS. I don't think they care. YouTube's just as guilty.
$5,000 shelfie cleanup and $5,000 drawing? They thought this was going to be a monthly thing, but it got a lot of controversy, obviously. How can I successfully clean up the shelves? Wow, glad you asked. No bars on the shelf? Go find an employee and ask them to check to see if there is product in the back room and ask them to bring them out so you can put it on the shelf to match the tags.
Yo, chat, when you get a smuggle on a plushie, make sure if you see it in the store, you, like, make it really pretty so that other people buy them. Also, I'm not gonna pay you.
What the fuck, dude? Imagine a 7-year-old looking for the Walmart manager so he can ask to stock shelves for a chance to be compensated? Dude, was Walmart in on this? This was not just one off-the-cuff tweet. This was like planned with instructions and graphics and everything.
Why didn't you just spend the money to, like, get incentives for Walmart employees? Like, talk to Walmart about, like, stocking your shelves or having extra employees or something. Oh, that's right. It costs money. That's right.
Also, a company asking children for selfies is a little bit weird. And while you're at it, if you want to maybe move some Hershey's bars and make sure that Feastables has plenty of space, I wouldn't complain.
Is that kind of illegal? Yeah, it's illegal, but again, nothing's gonna happen to him. Do you really think Hershey's gonna go out and sue this guy?
Wow. I just cannot believe they're going to give $5,000 to one of MrBeast's child laborers for stocking shelves. And no one at MrBeast was like, hey, this is a terrible idea. Actually, if you said that, you'd probably get fired.
This is the best tasting chocolate on earth. Good job, boys.
Whoa, 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 whoa. How do we know that's the best tasting chocolate in the world?
You're fired.
This is so
what?
cringe.
This is such horse shit. You can do that?
If you have to tell people that it's like the best thing in the world, it's not. Ugh, I hate this cringe marketing. But you want to know what the worst part is? It works on kids.
I mean, that is a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
The most shocking result was that Feastables never earned anything higher than a third place
Cadbury
ranking.
on
But I do
top!
think their branding is like world's best chocolate bar is how do you get away with that? World's
because probably it's okay to do it in America or something. That's the only reason, because they had to have gone through the FDA and through advertising, what is it called? Like advertisement, because this is a physical product. It's not just something that they like put through YouTube and then they like gave it out. This is an actual product that they have to approve of. Unfortunately, advertising laws are different in different countries. I had to read about this kind of stuff when I was in school, learn about advertising. In some countries, you're not allowed to say that because it's like considered deceptive. FTC. Oh, that was it. Yes, FTC.
best chocolate.
World's best pizza.
What is that?
Oh, it's the same thing with like Colgate and like 1 in 7. 6 out of 7 dentists recommend Colgate. Yeah, you can say that, but it's not actually true.
What does that even fucking mean?
Define that yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but I would think you'd have to. I don't know. I'm sure whoever worked on his marketing gave some thought to it or something.
Okay, one last point of consideration. Prolonged attention is definitely a form of consideration. In the attention economy, it is the valuable resource that advertisers directly pay MrBeast for.
Oh my god, dude.
So in these live streams when
That's
MrBeast says, hey guys, today we're doing a bunch of illegal lotteries, but also we're going to be giving away some free stuff to people who keep watching. He does that to boost viewer numbers.
I'm going to give you guys a reason to keep watching, okay? Here's what I'm going to do. Randomly, I'm not going to tell you when, it could be 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour. I'm going to randomly pick one person watching this IG live stream. And
this is exactly what I do when people are like, when are you going to play a video game? When are you going to play Spyro in an hour? It's the same principle, chat. I'm not lying to you.
One person watching this YouTube live stream, I'm going to give you each $5,000. So, keep watching.
There's no predictable intervals for when MrBeast will give things away for free to people who watch, so you have to be present when they happen, which means viewers...
Oh, do we get another ad? Have we really yapped for another hour? Oh my god. No! Oh my god, we yapped for another hour? Oh no, it's gonna be a 2-hour video. Okay. Ah, shit. Oh, this is not good. 1 react per stream? God damn, dude. It's actually gonna be a 2-hour video. This is embarrassing, honestly. I need to learn to shut the hell up. I'm being a woman. Ma'am, you picked the 1-hour video. Actually, it's 53 minutes and 38 seconds and not an hour, so shut the fuck up. I didn't ask. Plus, you're smelly. need you to tone it down. No. Baldy only stretched it to 1 hour 50 minutes. I don't want to do more than him! That's embarrassing! I didn't realize we were taking so long. Fuck! I'm pausing too much, chat, but then if I don't pause enough, people are gonna get mad at me. I can't win! I cannot win. Dethrone the gold. I cannot dethrone the yapper. Aswin may be eloquent, he may be very well spoken, but he's not a woman. The genetic yap levels just can't compete. Oh, come on! I wish I was eloquent. You know, it's time for a lot of the yap on stream when the stream is live. Thank you. The yap buff? Chat, I'm gonna start talking about my shoes. That's how you start losing viewers, chat! Oh my god, chat. You wanna buy some shoes? Oh. Ow. Ow. I have to sleep now? No! You can't turn around! Chat! What if? Hold on. Viewer attention. I'm glitching out. Hold on. God damn it. Why does this happen? Muchos tetas? Sí, muchos tetas, por favor. Aboba. This is how you maintain viewer retention during an ad break. Don't worry, we're almost out. I'm just making sure. Wow, the stream is so good. Look at the big titty woman on the screen. Wow, just a wow. This is what most streamers can't though. They don't have big booba. Big aboba. What? Ads? Oh, I don't know. You're such a good streamer. I know. Aboba. You have to go back? No, I will. It was just a joke. I'll go back. Otherwise, the YouTube frogs are gonna fucking throw a fit. Right, there we go. Perfect. Alright. Ads are over. We're keep going. I don't want to stretch it out for too much longer.
Have to keep watching.
Oh, shit.
Which is time and effort that directly benefits MrBeast. The more viewers, the more money MrBeast obviously makes, either directly through sales or AdSense or just getting boosted in the YouTube algorithm. So even the free giveaways could and should be against the law. MrBeast just uses gambling psychology to exploit young children for profit. He's just become the first casino where the...
You know, they used to give kids drugs in the mines so that they'd keep doing the work because they would be too high to care. Yeah.
Currency you pay with is attention.
Do you think attention is the most valuable currency in the world?
Yes.
Well, of course.
Or labor or money sometimes.
Yeah, his core audience is like, I'd say like 10 to 12-year-old boys. Older people are a little bit over him. Some people kind of question the ethics, you know. They sometimes say in these videos where he like builds all these wells or, you know, cures people of this blindness. It's almost like he's exploiting people for these views. So older audiences don't love him, but this tween audience, they love him and they're thinking, you know, watching him could get me a car. So why
When I was a kid, I looked up to tennis players because I was really, really into tennis. But, like, I never thought I would see the day when, like, kids were like, oh my gosh, I could just, like, get a car if I keep watching MrBeast.
I wouldn't mind.
I'm gonna give you guys a reason to keep watching.
Okay, now as far as fake giveaways go, I'm sort of limited in what I can say without exposing confidential information and getting sued. So my official statement is that sometimes things slip through the cracks, and personally, I believe that is intentional. Here's one example where someone on Reddit posted saying that they were promised free dog food for life in exchange for letting MrBeast use them in a video. 5 months later, they still haven't received their dog food. I actually sent this post to someone who works at MrBeast, and they said they were going to send it to the PR team, and then the Reddit post got taken down. So I don't know if it got resolved. Here's another example of things slipping through the cracks.
The second thing that I probably would do different is invest. And I know what y'all about to say. Y'all about to go to the clip too, where Jimmy said that we set a certain amount aside to invest.
I know you talked about wanting to maybe invest $50K and then set aside like the other 23 for just other little nuances here and there.
This is not me calling anybody a liar or anything, because I know what y'all do. I know what the internet does. But what I think what happened was somebody that worked for MrBeast or something like that was supposed to probably help me invest, but that didn't happen. I talked to Jimmy after I won $1 million, after I finally got the remaining amount in my bank account. I was telling him, I was like, man, I don't want to fail. I don't want to be like how everybody's saying, like I'm gonna run out of money and do all this crazy stuff. I was like, man, Jimmy, please help me. And he said he was gonna help me and we was gonna invest, but yeah, that didn't happen. So.
I feel kind of bad
If you actually watched this video,
like the fact that he reached out to him and they're just like, no, just hire someone yourself. Yeah, but they promised. Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of like just my opinion. I feel bad.
You know, MrBeast does say that they're not going to be irresponsible, that they're going to try to set Mark up for life, and that they are going to help him with investing.
What we're actually going to do is be responsible and try to set Mark up for his future. So we're going to make smart purchases like a house, cars, and do some investing.
But according to Mark, MrBeast only gave him an hour to plan what house to buy, and then gave him...
What? Planet... Bro, it takes me like 3 hours to go through all the new housing listings, man.
Only 24 hours to spend the bulk of his money for a video.
Time. I wish I would have had more time, and I wish I would have planned out stuff better. Like,
yeah, that's scummy.
The best example I can give you is when we had planned out the house and stuff. I literally had an hour. He had somebody come to my house, and we sat down and we planned all this in an hour. Yeah, they came to my house and we planned this out in about an hour. So I wish I would have had more time, and I wish I would have did a couple things differently on the time management side, which I guess I really couldn't help because I had to spend it. I had to spend the money and I had to like do all this. So
I'm starting to think he might have been a little bit better off if you didn't make him spend $1 million in 24 hours for content.
Can I just say, I'm super glad you...
Well, it's his content. He's gonna be like, I don't give a frick what happens to him.
You won the $1 million.
All I need from you is a signature right here. Vehicles are
getting ripped off $100K at the car dealership Jimmy brought him to. So he controlled the situation essentially, yeah.
What we're actually going to do is be responsible and try to set Mark up for his future.
You better not read it. You're a millionaire. You ain't got time to read.
The more you show us around, the more I'm like, thank God you won the $1 million.
You'll get a close-up of how poor he was before I saved him. But again, this is just how it is. It's scummy, but like he didn't do anything legally wrong.
Face like you're emotional as you can be. So like have your hand reaching for it and then like be like shocked. Like you're
MrBeast when people don't trust him anymore after he continuously lied to everyone.
Now act a little surprised. Like be like really shocked with your mouth open.
It's like he's teaching a kid how to be on camera. It's terrifying. Oh, what an ending, man. What an ending, chat. That is so strong. MrBeast legal team sent you a cease and desist to this guy. Oh god, it's over. He's sending out a cease and desist? No way! Oh my god! Wait, that means Asmon and everyone else who reacted to this is also gonna get smoked. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rip VOD? Nah, it'll be fine. They deleted the live stream too? Uh-oh. Well,